How's it? Like a full-time job.
Yeah. Good thing neither of us are working.
Yeah. And then tell me what you have. So, it's so funny.
How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name is Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And we're doing a television show that we've edited out of a podcast. That's why it says podcast right there. Yeah. And you'll see names pop up on the screen. Those are the people from our live chat.
The Hamajang Gang.
Yeah. If you'd like to join that live chat, 3 p.m.
Hawaii Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, or Twitch.
Yeah, in fact, here's a little sampling. Let me get our names off the screen here. And it says, here's Kevin Frazier saying, hey, aloha from Tennessee. And here's Tustin, California, reporting in. Aloha from St. Francis, Wisconsin, along Lake Michigan shoreline. Here's Medium 7-Up, our friend Miles, all the way from Boston. Charles K., hey, aloha from Southern California. Look at that. Coming in from all over today. How's that? Okay. Rick S. in the state of confusion.
I think we're all from there.
I think I clicked the wrong one. There it is. And there's a Watts 45, our contest superstar, coming in from Fullerton, California. And Pakelika, Washington, surviving. You Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Thanks for being here, Eva, and for the donation recently before we came on the TV pot. Right there, and there's Ellen from Pensacola, Florida. Mahalo, everybody, for being here, because we've had some weather here recently.
Crazy weather.
In fact, I have a news clip, and this is our friend, if I'm not mistaken, Joe Moore, talking about the weather, and we'll be editorializing. Let's check it out.
The strong winds are also impacting the neighbor islands.
It's our friend.
From boats becoming loose, power outages, and strange-looking clouds. People are being asked to keep alert. Max Rodriguez continues our coverage.
I think all clouds look strange, though.
But look at these. Wait till you see them.
No joke. I was trying to walk in the door to come into work, and the door wouldn't open, and I had to push really hard, and it's because the wind was blowing so hard off of the water onto the door, so I couldn't even get in.
Wow, it's blowing her camera around too.
Rocking side to side. The state's DLNR Division of Boating and Ocean Recreation says at least 2 boats in the area were loose from moorings overnight. The department says it's possible there's more and asking owners to secure their boats.
Yes,
Patrick,
Patrick,
getting
still
a lot
working.
more rougher, a lot more white cappy. The water is really brown. So I don't think there would be much they would be able to do, even if they, were, aware and out there, because it's just so dangerous right now.
Video from Big Island showing a roof blown off, down trees and power lines. A power outage ending classes early at one charter school, along with 3 other public schools.
The students must have been so disappointed,
right?
We went in the middle of recess, and there are all these kids standing around, and the wind at that time just got fierce.
We're told the power has now been restored at the schools. Meanwhile, those looking up above Mauna Loa and Kilauea catching a phenomenon floating by, lenticular clouds.
Jellyfish.
When we have those really strong winds
sickle cell anemia
over the terrain, over the summits of the Big Island, it creates these mountain waves, and then that can cause air to condense and form those unusual looking clouds that we saw this morning.
Several viewers sending photos and video of the rare-shaped clouds over the summit. The NWS says the strong winds having more of an impact this time around due to the direction it's hitting the islands.
It's a pretty unusual event in the sense that the winds are coming from a direction that we normally don't see strong winds, which can add to the impacts, increases the likelihood of downed trees.
Max Rodriguez, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
It's the Silver Surfer.
The Silver Surfer. By the way, Nani, yes, I'm doing those subtitles on purpose because when James and I yak over it sometimes, I'm guessing some people want to see it. And when we do the local bradas who say things, in Pidgin.
The kind stuff.
Oh, the subtitles are
Helpful.
priceless was the word I was looking for. Oh, and here Pakilika says, yeah, we get those over Mount Rainier.
Oh, so I guess it has to do with the temperature on the ground and in the air, making the shape of the cloud a certain way.
You think the clouds have something to do with the air?
If I remember science class, 7th grade.
I'll miss class that day, bro. I gotta go with what you say. No, but he was saying that it was because the wind is coming in from a different direction. And evidently some of those houses didn't like that. Did you see that, brother? He had convertible house.
Yeah, convertible house.
Oh, man. Wow, I know. And Wolfie Back Gaming thought that cloud was cool. I've had incidences where I had trouble opening my condo door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to stop drinking. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. She's talking about the wind. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, when I lived on the 19th floor and when I was living in Kamuki,
yeah,
there were some days where we had to close the windows because it was so windy.
There are people who like had hurricanes and stuff and just heard you say, we had to close the window. It was so windy. It's like, you and your little dog. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, what a world.
What a world. Oh, beat you guys. Aloha. Mahalo for coming back. Starting to recognize certain about it. These people who were thought of as new, but now they are Hamajang Gang. Nani's typing something on the bat phone here. Hold on. I'm waiting with breathless anticipation. I wonder if I can read it before my 45 seconds of this segment is up. What do you think?
It's not like we're doing a TV show or anything, is it?
No, not at all. No pressure. Facebook, sailing from Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. I've got to find that one. But with 26 seconds left in my career, you're okay. You're still a young man, but look at this, 17 now. Oh my goodness, I can't take the pressure.
It's like we're watching the clock, the bomb tick away. 8.
Guess what?
7.
We'll see you when we come back after these important messages. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm laughing, and I'm not going to tell you why, because it was me screwing up again during the break. But thank you for coming back. We appreciate that. And in this segment, we are going to editorialize about charging electric vehicles in Hawaii. Okay? Oh, wait. Wrong button. I think it's this one. Cross your fingers.
All of them.
It's no secret electric vehicles are gaining popularity. You see them everywhere driving on the roads today. But EV owners say finding a place to charge their cars isn't easy. I spoke with the Department of Transportation and HECO, who tell me they're working to change that.
I hadn't one for a year.
There are about 19,000 registered electric vehicles in Hawaii and 5,200 plug-in hybrids, according to the state's energy department. But EV owners say there aren't enough places to charge them.
It's a rat race. One person pulls out, immediately someone will be pulling back in. So you're really lucky if you find one.
If you're going to the beach, if you're driving to Haleiwa or the North Shore, there's not any charging stations near there, and it's how am I going to get back home?
According to the Department of Transportation, there are only 490 public charging stations in Honolulu. Hawaiian Electric Company says Hawaii has the lowest charging ports per electric vehicle in the country.
That's
that
a
needs
shocker.
to change.
Because where they going? They're on one island.
Perspective is how do we create that critical backbone of infrastructure to make sure that people can sleep at night knowing that they'll be able to charge their car when they need to go to work in the morning.
Scary.
Marcio says HECO currently has 32 charging stations in the state.
I want to charge in that middle one there.
They're just waiting for the Public Utilities Commission's approval. The DOT is also pushing for more charging ports.
Our plan shows 12 locations throughout the state.
Thinking about that before you purchase.
Starting in the summer.
Once they have those in, he says they're hoping to add more.
We want to make sure that we have charging stations throughout.
That
So
language,
just like,
hoping,
gas
it
stations
should
for
work.
everyone.
We
While
might
some of the charging
do.
stations are
Look
free,
at this.
not all of them are. But I'm told that it's still cheaper and better for the environment than paying for gas.
When we designed this program, that's one of the things that we really kept in mind is how do we stay competitive with the price of gas?
Marcio says it's usually cheaper to charge midday. Evening peak hours do cost more. But Sniffin says
It's definitely cheaper.
It's definitely cheap. I ended it right there. And you know, it's interesting with the whole electric car thing, because people, oh yeah, it's better for the environment. And then you get those people to go, yeah, but what about when the battery, you got to throw them away? Where you put that? You can't just take it to the dump or whatever. It's a big battery,
That's
right?
that's what I've been hearing with people who say, think about it before you buy it. The battery is going to be the issue.
Look at this here. Iolani says, in Germany, salesman wanted me to buy an electric car. When I asked him where I can recharge it, he gave me one location for the entire city.
Goodness. I'm not against the e-car. It's just, I think we need more charge because Graham Elwood had an e-car.
Yeah.
And when we would go to shows, he would park it there. We'd go to a show, whether it's 2-3 hours, and then come back and get his car. So I don't know how long it takes to charge, but he took up that space for about 2-3 hours. So,
oh well, some of them, depending, you know. When I had my electric car, right, and it was a Cadillac, Cadillac ELR. I was a Cadillac spokesperson for about a year, right. They never made any spots, by the way, but I drove this thing and I did some videos and that kind of stuff. But still, it had a little gas tank, right, that you put gas in. And then when the battery got low, you could fire up a little motor. It didn't run the car, it charged the battery.
Oh.
So they had, and the reason for that was that evidently in Europe, there are some places you can't drive a gas car in the city.
Oh.
Right? So you would use the gas to get, you know, far distance, and when you got to the city, you would convert to electric and drive full electric. You know, I don't know. That was a European thing. I guess Cadillac was after that market, but I never heard anything about that car. Great car, too. Man.
The city bus way theirs work is that battery pack is on the top on the roof.
Yeah.
And when you accelerate, you'll be using battery. And then when you let go and then it slows down, that
it would regenerate.
That charges the battery.
Right. And then the people inside the bus, right, when they rock back and forth, they had an accelerometer that said, whoa, we're charging. Did they have a Wi-Fi and stuff in the buses?
When I was there, which was over 7 years ago, they started to put in a few buses.
A few buses.
Yeah.
I understand the rail, those cars will have Wi-Fi and stuff. Yeah. They should. I mean, in the planes and stuff, they have them now, you know. As long as you're flying over land from California to Hawaii over the ocean, because there's no cell towers.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I think so. At least that's what it is.
I figure you were close to the satellite because you're up in the air. Maybe you connect up to satellite, maybe?
I don't think it works like that. But Steven said, in the 60s, my electric car came with a track. Yeah, those were called slot cars, Stephen. Remember those? Good, fun place slot cars. There were slot car, like game arcades. You could take your car to this track and compete with other people. Slot cars used to be big. Ooh. So, hair down and jokes out. Oh, what's going on? Oh, might be a private conversation.
Yeah. Well, we should take this time to mention our sponsors.
Oh, yes. You know what? Yeah. Well, if you're watching this on television, you will see the sponsors. We have Doc Bailey Crane, and we also have Aloha Kia.
Yep.
And I'm in those commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you. We have 2 actual sponsors. We won't show the commercials here, and especially not for the people watching on the internet. Yeah. Someone actually thanked us for that the other day. Thank you for not showing the commercials.
Some of them are funny, though.
Well, we tried to make them funny, but, we'll see. Hilo had Raceway Hawaii. Yeah, that's what slot car racing. I was into it. My brother was into it even more. He would win races. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of this segment. So thank you so much for watching the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And the people you see in the chat, when I click on their name, that's the Hamajang Gang. Please join us 3 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time and join the chat. And by the way, if anybody's here from TV, let us know. We'll be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for rejoining us on the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And we have a special guest in the chat. Let's say hi to Tia Carrere. Hi, Tia. Yeah, you and Sherry, that's my wife now, who was my girlfriend at the time, were so nice. Yeah, we were inunui small kind in the Topanga days. Oh, man, that was so nice. That's before she went on and did all kinds of movies. OMG. Yep, you let me sleep up in the loft in Topanga House or something. Yeah, that was the... Oh, you were in the loft? Oh, my God, where was I sleeping? Oh, no. Yeah, let's not go there. Oh, my
I like
God.
how the Hamajang Gang has just abandoned us and it's all about Tia right now.
As well it should be. Look at this.
Understandably.
Look
Understandably.
At this. And she says, aloha. Yeah. And there's Johnny Rock Hollywood, who has more avatars than Facebook.
Than the movie Avatar.
Than the movie. Yeah. Look at this. I ended up living in Topanga for 10 years.
Wow.
Oh, Tia, I know it is hard to get out of that neighborhood because there's one road, Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard that Doors song, keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. You roll, baby, roll, right? We're going to the Roadhouse. We're going to have a real good time. That was written about Topanga, and the Roadhouse was a club he used to go to there that burnt down, and he would always have a few and keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. We were singing that to Tia that night. But then she decided not to drive. What a good girl. And here's Ellen saying, aloha, Tia, how are you? Okay, so we have a news clip.
There we go. Editorialize.
That we will editorialize. And this is about, I just read the subtitles as they talk, because they have a bowl there at this restaurant they call the Big Brother Bowl. Look what the not subtitles, but closed captioning does whenever they speak Pidgin.
Courtesy of YouTube? Is that what the closed caption?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Hawaii's Kitchen has taken us to the windward side. We're at local Boy Sushi, and I'm meeting the Fantastical brothers because they are fantastic. Eric and Isaac, thanks for having me down. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Look at this.
Hey, do me a favor for our viewers. Go ahead and give us a little history of this place real quick.
So we started the place in about 2009. We started catering. The first thing that we did was our sister's graduation party.
2009?
You said 2009.
I thought they just opened.
So we've been here for almost 10 years now. It's a special year for us.
If you read their last name with the Filipino accent,
takeout and catering as well.
Fantastico.
Okay, you have me at sushi.
Fantastico.
No, they are fantastic.
It is.
Yeah.
In the kitchen, some of your popular dishes.
Fantastic.
Stuff together.
I would just go to my roots. Tia as a guest, good idea. Yes, Tia, do you want to be on the show? Let me know. We can zoom you in.
This is where all the work gets done.
Yep.
Tell me what we're going to be making in the kitchen first.
Got it. So what we're
Okay,
making
James,
is
try
our
to
big
control
bravo.
yourself
It's
when they're
basically
showing
a
this
bigger
food,
version
okay?
of our
I'm looking for
most
my
popular
spoon.
item that we have, which is our LDS special. So basically, the big
Again?
bravo is a 5-choice compilation bowl, and you can choose poke, fish. We also got some meat items as well, like smoked meat and kolo pork.
Okay.
So we're
The
gonna be
big brother bowl.
big bravo.
Look,
There we
look,
go.
look.
And that works out because you guys are
Watch,
brothers.
watch,
Yeah,
watch
exactly.
the closed captioning.
And so let's get
Well,
this
we
done.
smoked,
So first we have our
okay.
rice
Big
to lay
brought,
on.
big brought out.
And this is a Genjimai brown rice.
Genjimai.
It does offer
Brown
some
rice.
have
Not
our
brown
rice.
but it is a strictly brown rice. I think
And
that's one of the things that makes us unique.
Judging my
And
brown
most of the
rice.
stuff you guys do in the bowls can also be done in rolls.
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
Bowls and rolls. There you go.
and
All right.
I
I'll be
love
adding
this.
in the spicy
The
ahi
big
first.
Bible bowl.
One of our first choices.
Now, okay, so that's spicy.
You know,
That's
for
spicy
some
ahi. And then we
people,
also have our smoked salmon.
poke bowls are,
Smoked
you know, it's a
salmon,
religious thing, right? You know,
And
it's
Smoked
this-
salmon. You guys are
What?
doing that all
you
here
worship
too, right?
it.
Correct. And this
I
is
do,
probably
and
one
that's
of
why I say
the
grace
more
every
unique
time
items that we
before I
have.
eat.
Wow.
And is we smoke our own salmon.
Bowls and rolls.
There's a bit of corn in there as well. And then last but not
Well,
least,
you know
for
what?
the
I
fish.
gotta pause you. I gotta try
ahead.
this.
Yes.
You mind if I try this?
Go ahead.
Mind if I try this?
Oh, look at this bugger. Just,
Okay. I'm also like.
you know what? He
Filming it
used
with
the
my camera.
serving spoon. Thank goodness he didn't put it back. Watch this.
Just drop that one. That's
Look at
really
this.
good.
Like filming
Wow,
it
very
with
good.
my camera. I'm like also
And so the
filming
next
it.
thing we got is our ahi poke. And so
The
it is-
staple.
yes, the main thing.
He didn't
everybody
put the
knows
spoon
poke.
back in, did he?
We
No, he
use
dropped it
fresh
on the
fish.
on the
The
table.
other
Only
guy
fresh
was
fish?
using his hands.
All the
Oh,
ahi
yeah,
that we
yeah,
use,
yeah. We got the
is all
gloves,
local
huh?
caught ahi. It's either from
We
vendors
use
that
fresh
we
fish and
have
only
contacts
fresh
with,
fish.
or
Okay, that makes
from some of the
sense.
local fishermen that go out straight from Kaneohe Bay and they catch it.
Oh,
You know,
gotta
fish
say
in the
Kaneohe.
for about 12
Kaneohe
hours
gotta
before
be
we
good.
get it. So
Yeah.
you get it,
Local
cut it,
fishermen
fillet it, and
and being
just look back.
country.
Here they are.
on
Yeah, exactly.
they
So
K
that's for you.
fearful
So,
about the
but with the
12.
spicy ahi that we have, we like
I'm
to
very
add a little bit
fearful
of
when I
lemon
drive to
salt,
Kaneohe.
Yes.
a little bit of furikake,
Oh,
and
that
some nice green onions. As well.
I know. That
Can't forget
loose
the green onions.
I
Exactly.
mean,
And so
oh,
again,
man.
just like how I was saying before, the big brother bowl that we have, there's just
Oh,
5 choices.
here we go.
also
Big
have
brother
meat
bowl.
options as
Let's see
well.
how they do
So
it.
for people, you know, like, hey, if you
Green
don't like the
onions
fish,
again.
not a problem.
It's
We also
like
have
the
meat
big
options.
bubble. The
And you
big
can mix them
bubble.
any way that you want.
Getting
Tell me the meat
closer.
options.
Getting
So
closer.
we
The AI is getting
smoked meat.
closer.
Oh,
Yep, so
I know.
basically,
Oh
you know,
my God,
smoked it with a
watching
little bit of
this
onions,
and
some
I'm
butter, we
hungry.
kind of sauteed in a pan.
Me too.
And then we also got our home staple of kulua pork, which
Oh,
we
Kahlua
make here
pork.
as well.
What is this?
Ooh-wee. You guys are busy.
Yeah. And we like to top it off with a piece of shrimp tempura.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
This is
Stop.
good stuff. You guys are.
One
this
piece
is
of
really good.
symptoms
So
the
you guys are doing
case.
burgers,
One
fries,
piece of symptoms the
bowls,
case.
rolls.
you're making me
nigiri. You guys all
homesick
have
and
the whole thing.
hungry.
Yeah. And of course our desserts as well.
Tia, be a guest on the
So we'll talk a
show.
little bit more
I'll
about
send
desserts.
you a link
Plus,
or something.
they have
We
a
know how to get
special
in touch
that's
with
gonna
you
be running for a
there.
limited time only. We'll tell you about that when we come back with Local Boy Sushi. We'll be right back.
Right back. No, we won't. Local Boy Sushi right there in
Look, that
Local
looks
Voices.
good. That's my kind of bowl.
That's my kind of bowl. Okay, hey, Tia, send me an email if you don't have it here, info@bumatai.com. If you feel like it. If not, oh, yes, look, she said, yeah, anytime. Okay, yeah, send me something, you know, your latest stuff. I think I have you somewhere, but, you know, unlike Make the Kind. Hey, how you? What? Oh, okay. Oh, local voices. I know, amazing. All right, gang. What, you like grind there now?
I do.
Oh, man. All they needed was the mac salad, and I would have been hooked. Oh, we got to end the show early
Yeah.
because I'll get brain cramp. We'll be right back with more of the Daily Pigeon after this. Okay? Okay, Pinky Poo promise. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for rejoining the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And we have kind of a public service announcement.
Kind of.
This is a news clip from Crime Stoppers. We have a gentleman there, I think he's a sergeant. He comes on and he warns people about crimes that have been happening in Hawaii. Let's watch that.
And on Oahu, a new call to find criminals. Take a look at your screen. From jewelry
Look like
thefts to
you.
break-ins, These are just some of the suspects Honolulu Crime Stoppers are searching for. And joining us now live in studio this afternoon is Crime Stopper Sergeant Chris Kim. As always, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. So we want to start off with a recent jewelry theft. We saw one just last week in the Waipahu area where a thief stole a chain right off of a victim's neck. So we're also seeing a recent incident similar to this, right?
Yeah, exactly that, Mika. So we're actually seeing cases of these popping up. This particular incident happened on Tuesday, February 7, 2023. At about 12 o'clock p.m., the victim was over at the Times supermarket in Royal Kunia when this unknown female of Middle Eastern descent approached him and basically tried to sell him a necklace. She then proceeded to place the fake necklace around the victim's neck, and right after that, she removed the victim's real necklace, then fled. She was accompanied by this unknown Middle Eastern male. We have both their photos posted on the HonoluluPD.org website under Wanted Suspects.
And you know, this seems really similar to fake jewelry scams we've been hearing about and seeing happening recently. So do we think that these are all related, all the suspects are connected somehow?
Yes, so definitely there are a lot of similarities. And the MO, the way they're operating is pretty much the same. The descriptions are all the same. Prior, we were seeing them approaching people and trying to sell it, but now what they're actually doing now is actually approaching, and they seem to be targeting the seniors. The seniors seem to be the ones that have a more difficult time telling them no, and these suspects, they're all very persistent. They're almost borderline kind of strong-arming them into purchasing these necklaces.
So for anyone, specifically seniors who might be watching right now, what do they need to know to protect themselves in a situation like this?
I think first and foremost, just understanding and realizing that this is happening. In the event that you are approached by someone who's trying to offer to sell you something, you need to tell them no, walk away. You know, if you need to get some help from someone else, get help. We're also kind of encouraging them to reach out to their friends and family to accompany them. You know, these seniors oftentimes, they don't want to bother
and you would make those glasses look small.
We're telling them, now reach out to your friends and family. Tell them to come with you to run these errands. Once again, if in the event that you're approached, tell these people no.
And just say, you know, in some of the cases, they've been a little bit forceful, even forcing victims into the situation. So what do you do if you're stuck in that situation?
Exactly that. You know, we're hearing cases where they seem to be more forceful, almost
or maybe his monitor
at times. Once again, tell these people no. If you're able to reach out for help, reach out for help. Bystanders, the community. If you see something like this happening, please,
that's
call 911,
if you
call
see
the police,
some,
older
person.
Definitely, and we want to move on to some of these other cases that we're talking about this week. So there was something that happened in Waipahu involving multiple suspects, right?
Yes, on Sunday, February 19, 2023, at about 10 o'clock p.m., these two males were captured in video surveillance, breaking into numerous work vehicles and stealing tools from within the vehicles.
They're stealing people's
Both suspects are unknown, but we do have the video posted on, once again, at www.honolulupedia.org website on the bottom left-hand corner under Wanted Suspects.
And finally, we want to talk about the last case involving multiple burglary suspects as well, right?
Yes, for this case on Tuesday, February 14, 2023, at about 3:10 a.m., these two males are captured in video surveillance, breaking into a business by utilizing what appears to be a pry bar, breaking into the business and stealing property from within. They fled in a 2007 silver Nissan Altima bearing Hawaii license plates. PPS 618. Once again, this video is also posted on the site.
Shape of those
definitely good for the public to keep their eyes out. And
Plate.
again, thank you so much for the information, especially with the jewelry thefts, because that's been happening frequently. Sergeant Chris Kim from Crime Stoppers, we appreciate your time. Tom, back to you.
Wow. I gotta tell you, and look at this here. Pualani says, I carry a switchblade in my pocket or purse.
That's tough, though. Because if you carry a weapon and they get the weapon from you,
it's so fun. My dad used to say, never pull a weapon that you wouldn't be afraid they take from you and use on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I always carry sarcasm.
Ooh. How's you trying to rob me?
Yeah, really. So I guess you need a job, huh?
You a little short on money there, buddy?
Yeah. You know, I should have guessed by those shoes. I know. Look at this, off the hook. Me too, Andy. That's the way, you know. But what gets me is, I guess that girl said, you know, the Indian descent lady. She Middle Eastern descent. Mm-hmm. She said she put a
necklace.
And then went, you don't like it, okay, and she took the necklace off.
Yeah.
That.
Well, she doesn't have to be in front of him. She could also go behind him too. Stand from behind also. But it's the contact. So even when what I've read, when you pick pockets, it's the contact. The contact what distracts people.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Here, Mad Trees 808 says, mace. You know, the only problem with mace is, you know, that thing with the big handle, with the chain and that big ball thing on the end. It's so cumbersome to carry around.
Yeah, it's okay to use on a villain, but
or a dragon.
When nothing happens for months and you're carrying that,
just the mace everywhere,
and they don't let you bring that into the gym. You know, so when you go work out, you gotta leave it in the car or at home. So.
Not only that, the airport people.
Oh, forget about it. TSA.
They hate that.
The worst.
It's my mace.
And don't bring a bottle of water with the mace because they'll just have you to get rid of both of them.
Right. And you know, but listen, folks, if you've ever been hit in the face with one of those maces with the big ball, you just take some water and rinse your eyes.
Oh, is that what it is?
And we're beating this to death. Yeah. What do you think?
Like a pair of hacky comedians over here.
That's right.
Waka, waka, waka.
We'll be rewinding this going, okay, I get that, Pet. Okay, the mace thing, what do you, no? Okay.
You laugh.
Junk in a bowl.
You laugh, but the next show, I might use this.
Whoever has a show first.
Yeah. So there's the mace, but they meant the pepper spray kind, not the knight in shining armor kind.
Look at this Wolfie Pack game. It says, nah, no need mace, just eat duck and coral fish and then breathe on them buggers. Who love the snack, but who give me stink bread?
Tia Carrere got her switchblade taken.
Oh, the Filipino heritage came out on that one, huh?
Well, she is from Kalihi, right? So, Kalihi.
Kalihi, right? He goes, okay, we got to take the switchblade, Theo, but you can have the chicken. You guys are on a roll. Oh, my, a mace roll.
Oh, it continues.
In California, you can own a gun, but you can't own a pull-out baton. I don't get it. Well, I have a story about that when I was living in California. And we'll tell it in the next segment when we come back. Don't go away. Mahalo. Thank you for rejoining us on the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And I actually remember the story that I said I would tell when we finished the last segment.
Wow.
Someone commented that in California, you can't have an extendable baton, but you can own a gun. What's up with that? Okay. I remember when I was in California, there were kids in the high school, right? And they were dealing drugs. A lot of them would carry firearms in their belt and large amounts of drugs on them, right? And they would be contacted through beepers. Remember when beepers were hot? Yeah, so they would dee-dee-dee, and that's how they would distribute their wares. And the guns were to protect themselves. And some legislator said, I got an idea. Let's outlaw beepers in schools.
Because that's the problem.
Well, I'm thinking, I mean, no, seriously. You know, imagine you're a high school student, you've got a gun, you've got a half a pound of cocaine and a beeper, and someone says, you know, beepers are, really? Oh, okay, I'll take my chance on the gun and this drugs, but here, take the beeper. I don't want to get busted. You know, it's like, what? I know.
No, makes sense.
So that was that was not worth waiting all those commercial breaks for. But I get emails about, hey, you didn't finish that story. And if you'd like to email us, by the way, info@bumatai.com.
There's 2 times in this episode.
Yeah, well, one wasn't on television. Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Because I check marked it on my notes.
Thank you so
We
much.
went down the reminders list and we're all good.
And for those of us, for those of you who send us emails that say, you guys got to tighten up, you got to work, you know, you're not that professional. We know that.
Yes.
Okay? Just save your breath and the bandwidth.
And it's strange because we get like 50 complaints, but only 2 people watch the show.
Both of them are sending 25.
Wow.
Did you see the math?
Yeah.
Did you see me? Boom! Right there, like a slide rule.
Yeah. I thought he was going to say use the abacus or something.
That was like, I took plenty of rocks from this bowl and put them in that bowl. God, like a machine.
A machine.
I know. There we go. And look, Devin is thanking NBK. No.
NBHK Tribal.
Thank you. Mahalo. I knew you had my back on that.
You get the
one.
math, I'll get the spelling.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, slide ruling abacus or sotokan. No, it's soto. It's called, the Japanese one is called something else. The shrooms were awesome. You know what? They must have been, because I don't remember you were there.
Yeah. I'm
Off
still
the hook.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Yeah.
Peyote. Wow, long time ago. Was it peyote? I don't know. Steven, okay.
Segment 5 taking a turn.
We're on television? I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry, folks. Those drug references were just rhetorical.
Yeah.
They were rhetorical. Yeah. That's the thing. I'll be 70 in December, and I can't tell you how many times I've used Rick S.'s line where he goes, yeah, when you turn 70, you can brag about having survived the 60s twice.
That was kind of dangerous when you paused. He said, when I was using...
Yeah.
And you paused, and we just talked about drugs. So.
Well, yeah. Mad Statter. Funny, when you edit out the backstage chaos, the show ends up looking really pro. I was kind of shocked, I admit. The show cleans up real nice. A lot of that. I know. Well, that's right, because you know what? Mad Statter, she cuts it up and puts it on her site. So if you want to watch cleaned up versions, you can go to her. And I said it was fine, do it. Especially if we stick to the time, right, Mad Statter?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because, you never know. Not real, just fooling around. Yeah, are you kidding? Do drugs today? Forget about it. You guys perfect. No need tighten anything. You're talking story, local style. Ooh.
You got the approval.
The seal of approval. Oh,
so as you used to say back in the days, whop your jaws, everybody.
That's right, gang. Whop your jaws.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I think like when people go, you know what, and they do that, but I don't know where the actual whop your jaws, and it has nothing to do with Italian people. Okay, for anybody who might be joining us, right? False pupil day S. See, now you can tell that Stephen and I partied back in the 60s, because who else would print false pupil day S? I know. Tia of approval.
The Tia of approval.
Stupid autocorrect. The auto. At least you got correct and not carrot.
Yeah, auto-carrot.
The auto-carrot. We get auto-carrot sometimes.
The thing I always question is autocorrect one word or two words?
Hold on. Okay. That was the inside of my brain. Are you asking me? I don't know.
The jury's still out on that. Autocorrect.
Autocorrect. Did we do a editorialized video in this segment?
We did not, but we have one. I guess we can do it in the next segment.
Well, I think we're out of time.
Yeah.
In this segment. Yeah. We could do it in the last segment.
Yeah, sounds good.
You know what? We have no choice because we're out of time in this one.
Well, we have 1 minute and 20 seconds left.
Oh, look at this, Tia. Whop your jaws. Classic. Oh, yeah. Every once in a while, I'll say something. Now, he acknowledged whop your jaws, but the other day when I said bocha.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, I never hear bocha a long time.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that I don't.
Yeah.
Bocha. I just never hear the word bocha a long time.
I didn't say you never bocha a long time.
Just want to make it clear for the people.
You never hear bocha.
Yeah. I'll was ours.
I'll was the other one, yeah. It's like when you run into those stink people at the park Olamoana, and you tell them, brother, you're leaving your shadow behind. The ocean is like 10 feet away. Ow, small kind gone fun it.
And then he said, oh, you just jealous because you don't smell as good as I do, so whop your jaw.
Oh, you had to use the whop your jaws.
I had to explain for the Hamajang gang.
Now I'm all habut.
Habut baby.
Oh, no. Watch out. It's habut baby. Oh, there. Look, you had to invoke the habut baby.
Baby looked like she's saying, whop your jaw.
Whop your jaws. Okay, folks. James Money, habut baby, and I will see you when we come back. Don't go away. Double. That was a fast show, don't you think, James?
It went by really fast, and we're having a lot of fun, so.
We thank the Hamajang gang for joining us here. And if you would like to be part of the chat that like Mad Statter here and show up right on there, we're talking about different things, and you can be here 3 p.m. weekdays.
Hawaii Standard Time. Join us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch,
LinkedIn,
and Twitter.
Live, all live, 3 p.m. Hawaiian Standard.
You get to be behind the scenes as we make the TV show.
That's right. And by the way, if anyone has seen the TV show and is here because of it, just type TV in your in the comment section, because some people, when we were at the Blue Note, did you see how many people came up and went, "Oh, I watch the show all the time. Oh, what's your name? Oh, I never comment."
Yeah.
You remember that?
I just watch.
Yeah. Hey, look here. Average girly girl. Thank you for being here. I know. And now she goes, now that I know what goes on backstage, I'm not sure I want to. But let me play this video because we're going to editorialize. And I really want to support the Iolani Palace. Okay, so here we go. Paula Akana, who I was crushing big time on when we were both young.
Morning, Hawaii. We are sitting here with royalty. I mean, she's so humble, but she is a superstar to me. Paula Akana is here, of course, part of our KITV Ohana for,
many decades. So happy to be home.
Yeah, it's so awesome to have you. And of course, now you are the executive director over at Iolani Palace. That must be incredible kuleana for you. Do you wake up in the morning and sometimes think,
what a place to work?
Like,
imagine.
I don't fall asleep sometimes because I still think about that. What do we need to do? There's so much that needs to be done. So much.
And you guys are slowly bringing things back. I know you have the tours coming back and a lot of activities happening at the palace. And one thing that I've actually been waiting for, Kama'aina Sundays. And you guys got that coming back big time, right?
Big time. And you're not the only one. We've been getting phone calls and emails, and when we see people going, when is Kama'aina Sunday coming back? So it's coming back.
The only
this
palace
week,
in America.
We're so excited.
I know, I saw the schedule of events. You guys got entertainment, you got activities for the family, and you guys also got food, which that's the three things we need for us local people.
What about comedy?
So it's this Sunday. What time is it?
So the gates open at 8:30 to go in and get the tickets. They're first come, first serve, 4 per adult.
I love the architecture.
The tours run from 9 to 3. Now they're audio
but
tours. And we chose audio tours because we can get more people through the palace during that 9 to 3. We can get about 500 people through there.
Wow.
Our audio tours come in 7 languages, including Olelo Hawaii.
Not only we got the tours, you guys are opening up the palace to our Kama'aina, but you guys are bringing some heavy hitters with entertainment.
Oh, wonderful. And we're going to be doing this every month. So we start off with Kuana Torres Kahele Band, which will be wonderful. They're starting at 9:30 in the morning. Royal Hawaiian Band is available on this one Kama'aina Sunday. So we're really excited because there's so much a part of the ohana of the palace.
And the history of the palace too, right?
And then we wanted to have hula. So we have Ed Collier and his halau at Napua Onakukui.
Wow.
And so that'll be a nice day from 9 to 3. But we also have lots of things for the family and kids. We have a theme every month, so this month is on kalo.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have some kalo there and somebody talking about kalo. We have a kalo scavenger hunt for the keiki who go on tours with their family. We're also going to have activities and coloring and so forth for them. And then we have book reading by an author who will be there to sign her books as well.
So like, you guys are making this a huge celebration.
See if you can find them and bring them over here.
After a 3-year hiatus, Who's
Whoever get the
providing
most
some of the
gets to
food?
clean it.
All I can tell you is we've got everything from
Here,
plate lunches
take the poi panda.
to donuts.
You next. Look at this shot. I
tea,
love it.
and just all kinds of really good stuff that's happening.
You know, with the Capitol in the background.
And we're just really excited about welcoming the community and to spend the day there. So you do the tour. Hopefully you get the tour. I mean, there's 500. So
drone shot.
I can't do anything more than that.
That's the hint
but
right
that's
there.
the hint.
But so
come early, come fast, because those tickets go fast.
So, but if you don't get to go on the tour, can you just lay up on Honey on the Palace grounds and just enjoy it?
You can, and then we're also going to allow the basement will be open. And the basement, of course, is where we see the jewels. We see all of the royal orders. We see the Chamberlain's office, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And so that'll be open as well.
Right on. Well, Paula Alcana, thank you so much for coming. I always get nervous around Paula because she's like a legend. You know, she's a superstar.
You're wonderful.
And we will see you on Sunday
Like
for
a
Atlanta
legend.
Sundays. If people want to get more information, where can they go?
Go to our website. It's www.iolanipalace.org, and you can find out about Come On a Sunday. You can find out about job opportunities. You can find out about how to be a volunteer, how to be a docent, and all the good stuff that's going on.
Docent?
Mahalo pala.
Aloha.
You're the vocabulary guy.
What is a docent?
I don't know. Maybe it's not 10, 11. It's docent.
No, it's unocent, docent, trescent. I don't know. Docent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it either it does or it doesn't.
Yeah, look at this. Wow, beauty. If I could find my cursor, that would, yes, wow, beauty. Yeah, I see it. Oh, I need one new job. Docent. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Isn't that
professional person interprets museum stuff for people.
Oh, thank you. So in other words, a tour guide.
Yeah. Thanks, Shaka.
Well, because you know when you go private school, no more tour guides, only get docents. Thank you so much for watching the Daily Pigeon. We'll see you next time. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
Aloha.